Welcome to Farming Aid.
When we talk about cattle, most people think of two main types: dairy breeds for milk and beef breeds for meat. But what if you could have both in one animal? Across Europe, farmers have perfected that balance through dual-purpose cattle, remarkable breeds that deliver rich, high-quality milk and still produce flavorful, market-ready beef. These aren't just old farm legends, they're the backbone of efficient, sustainable farming systems that thrive even in challenging conditions. In this video, Beyond Beef, 5 European dual-purpose cattle breeds you need to know, we'll explore 5 powerhouse breeds that are redefining what versatility means on the farm. These are cattle that can handle rugged terrain, unpredictable weather, and shifting market demands, all while putting food on the table and profit in your pocket. Whether you're a small-scale farmer, a breeder, or just fascinated by livestock genetics, this lineup will show you why dual-purpose cattle are the future of practical, resilient farming. When people talk about a true all-rounder in European cattle, Simmental comes up often. Originating in the Sim Valley of Switzerland, this breed spread through Central Europe and split into national strains, yet the core attributes remained. Simmental cows are known for steady, high-quality milk production with good fat and protein percentages, while bulls and steers put on muscle readily and produce well-marbled beef. The breed combines a solid frame and strong feet with fertility and a calm temperament, traits that make it easy to manage in pasture-based and mixed systems. On the milking side, Simmental often sits between specialized dairy cows and traditional dual-purpose breeds, not as extreme in daily yield as Holsteins, but offering a more favorable lifetime production because of longer productive lives and lower health input needs. For finishing, Simmental offspring typically have good daily gains and carcass conformation, making them attractive to niche markets that value local, well-finished beef. Simmental also responds well to crossbreeding. When used on dairy herds, it often improves growth and robustness of calves without dramatically compromising milk. Brown Swiss carries deep roots in the alpine regions of Switzerland, and the name hints at the breed's hallmark, a dependable temperament and a body built to last. Brown Swiss cows are famous for longevity and soundness, which matters for farm economics because cows that stay productive for many lactation spread the cost of rearing over more years. In terms of milk, Brown Swiss produces steady volumes with excellent protein profiles that are prized by cheesemakers and processors seeking rich, heat-stable milk. On the beef side, Brown Swiss animals are robust, with strong legs and wide frames that translate to solid carcass weights when finished. They are not typically the fastest-gaining beef animals, but their combination of maternal ability, calf vigor, and mature weight makes them efficient contributors in dual-purpose systems. For farmers interested in value-added dairy products, Brown Swiss milk can be a selling point. For those managing mixed enterprises, the breed's calm behavior and adaptability reduce labor demands, especially in extensive grazing systems. From the foothills of the Jura in eastern France comes Montbéliarde, a breed with deep ties to the French cheese-making tradition. Historically a dual-purpose animal, Montbéliarde has been intensively selected for milk components favorable to cheese production, particularly casein content and milk quality for coagulation. These are technical terms that have practical value: milk that makes good curd yields more cheese per liter, which can be a major income multiplier for farms that process on-site or sell milk to artisan cheesemakers. Montbéliarde cows also contribute respectable beef, especially when their calves are reared for niche, quality-focused markets. The breed combines maternal qualities, fertility, and calving ease with a capacity to convert forage into milk efficiently. This makes Montbéliarde a strong choice for farms looking to integrate dairy and processing, or for those who aim to sell high-quality beef from well-managed cows and finished offspring. In crossbreeding, Montbéliarde sires are used to add robustness and milk quality traits to otherwise high-yielding, but fragile, dairy lines. Normande, as the name suggests, comes from Normandy in France, a region famous for butter and AOP cheeses. The breed is valued for milk that is high in fat and protein, attributes that support butter and cream production as well as cheese making. At the same time, Normande cattle produce beef with desirable marbling and flavor, which is why the breed often features in culinary circles and local markets where taste matters. Normande cows are medium to large, with sturdy frames and practical temperaments that adapt well to pasture and mixed systems. Their efficiency in utilizing grass and conserved forages makes them a realistic option for farms that prioritize pasture-based production models. Normande genetics can be particularly useful where farm business models rely on both dairy value and an attractive beef product. For example, farm shops, farm-to-table restaurants, or regional branding programs that celebrate local breeds. Swedish Red represents a group of red-coated breeds in Scandinavia selected for health, fertility, and resilience in colder climates. In its modern form, the breed emphasizes longevity, ease of management, and moderate but efficient milk production with good protein levels. Swedish Red cows are often praised for their fertility and low somatic cell counts, which lowers veterinary costs and improves overall herd profitability. When it comes to beef, Swedish Red cattle produce calves with good vigor that grow steadily, making them practical for farmers who need reliable, all-round performance rather than extremes in one trait. The breed is well suited to northern and temperate climates where seasonal grazing and winter housing are part of the production cycle. Its emphasis on robust health traits means farmers can expect fewer extenuating costs related to reproduction or udder health, which directly improves the economic picture for mixed enterprises. The beauty of the 5 breeds discussed here is their adaptability. Simmental and Brown Swiss perform well across a broad latitudinal range, from the milder climates of Western Europe to cooler continental zones. Montbéliarde and Normande are rooted in French mountain and coastal regions but translate readily to other temperate environments, particularly where milk quality for processing is an advantage. Swedish Red, by design, is comfortable in northern latitudes and in systems where long winters require cows with reliable body condition and fertility across seasons. Importantly, dual-purpose breeds generally show resilience in lower input systems. They often tolerate variations in forage quality better than highly specialized dairy breeds, and they maintain condition while sustaining lactation because of their combined muscling and metabolic balance. For farmers in climates experiencing greater variability due to climate change, this resilience can mean fewer surprises and more consistent outputs from year to year. Switching to or integrating dual-purpose breeds does not mean fewer decisions. It means different trade-offs. On a daily management level, farmers should plan for moderate milk yields relative to specialized dairy cows, so milking infrastructure and labor should match that scale. At the same time, consider facilities and handling systems suitable for both dairy and beef workflows, such as pens for weaning, space for feedlot finishing if needed, and hoof care routines that suit heavier animals. Nutrition planning should aim to support lactation while promoting moderate body condition that allows cows to rear calves efficiently. Breed-specific metrics matter. Brown Swiss and Montbéliarde respond well to diets that sustain milk solids for cheese making, while Simmental calves may benefit from early growth strategies to capitalize on their beef potential. Reproductive management is central, because the economic case for dual-purpose cattle often hinges on fertility and lifetime productivity. Invest in fertility monitoring, timely breeding, and careful culling policies that prioritize soundness and longevity. One of the most practical ways to use these breeds is through targeted crossbreeding. Crossing a high-yielding dairy cow with a Simmental or Montbéliarde sire, for example, can improve calf growth rates and carcass attributes without sacrificing too much milk in the dam. Conversely, using Swedish Red or Brown Swiss genetics on a herd that has struggled with fertility can increase reproductive success and reduce health-related losses, even when milk yield per cow drops a bit. The goal is to use complementary traits, milk volume from one parent, solids or health traits from the other, and growth from the beef-oriented line. A straightforward strategy is to retain replacements from the best-performing dams and use terminal sires for calves intended for finishing, which captures the beef value without changing the genetic direction of the milking herd. Wherever possible, monitor results and adjust, crossbreeding is empirical and local conditions will shape the optimal combinations. There is a clear economic argument for dual-purpose breeds on many small to medium farms. They lower dependency on a single market, which reduces exposure to volatile milk prices. They also allow farmers to diversify product lines, for instance selling cheese, cream, or value-added dairy products while simultaneously marketing finished animals or premium beef cuts to local buyers. In regions where processors pay for milk components, breeds like Montbéliarde and Normande can deliver higher returns because of milk quality. In direct-to-consumer models, breeds with strong local identity, such as Normande in Normandy or Simmental in alpine regions, can command premium prices when combined with transparent, sustainable production stories. The lifetime productivity advantage of breeds like Brown Swiss and Swedish Red is likewise a hidden economic lever. Fewer replacements and lower health costs translate to a better bottom line over the herd lifespan. Across Europe you will find farms that use these breeds in different ways, which offers useful lessons. Mountain dairies that need cows with strong feet and steady milk often choose Simmental or Brown Swiss, and then finish calves locally to capture additional meat value. In regions with artisanal cheesemaking, Montbéliarde and Normande are staples because of the component quality of their milk. Farms in Northern Europe that prioritize reproductive performance and low health costs often prefer Swedish Red genetics. Visiting these farms, you will notice that success is rarely about a single breed. It is about matching genetics to grazing systems, maintaining strict fertility protocols, and choosing markets that reward the strengths of the breed. Those on-farm practices are what convert genetic potential into real income. So, what did we learn from these 5 incredible European dual-purpose breeds? Each one proves that you don't have to choose between milk and meat, you can have both, and do it efficiently. From the rugged Simmental of the Alps to the rich milking Montbéliarde and the hardy Swedish Red, these cattle embody balance, resilience, and practicality. They show that good genetics, thoughtful breeding, and smart management can create animals that thrive across markets and climates. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Let me know which breed impressed you the most, or share what dual-purpose cattle are thriving on your farm. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned, there's more livestock insight coming your way right here on the channel.